Today we will study about the features of the democracy. Democracy is a form of government in which the rulers are elected by people. It is very clear to one and all. Myanmar, where the army rules, dictator Pinochet rules in Chile, or President Nkrumah rules in Ghana, was not democratic. They were not chosen by the people. So it is very clear why these countries are not said to be a democratic country, because the rulers are not elected by the people. That's why they are not democratic country. Next, hereditary king like King of Nepal. Nepal is not democratic. Earlier it was ruled by a king. Or Saudi Arabia king prince are not democratic rulers because they are born into noble families. They are also not chosen directly by the people. That's why these countries are not democratic country. In a democracy, final decision making power must rest in those who are elected by the people. So it is very clear. These are a few features of democracy which I am telling to you. Thank you. Rest of that I will tell you in next slide. Now some more features of the democracy I am going to tell you. In democracy, final decision making power must rest in those who are elected by the people. It is very clear. Next point, in Pakistan, President Musharraf has the power to dismiss the national and state assemblies. So the final power rests with the army and general himself. We cannot call it a democracy. This was seen few years back. Now it has been changed. They are having a democratic government under Imran Khan. When President Musharraf was president, it was not a democratic country because the general was ruling over the nation. It was not directly elected by the people. A democracy must be based on a free and fair election where those currently in power have a fair chance of losing. A free and fair election is very much essential for the democracy, so that election can take place in a just manner. In China, elections are held for parliament, but all the candidates are either the member of Chinese Communist Party or at smaller allies of party. Okay, that's all for this slide. We'll see some points more in next slide. Some more clarification on the democracy and features of the democracy, my dear students. In Mexico, elections have been held every 6 years since 1980, but the same party PRI has won the elections. Obviously, there has been some malpractices with freedom denied to opposition. In both examples, elections are held, but one cannot claim that they are free and fair. तो बच्चों, मेरे समझ आपको क्लियर कट हो गया कि डेमोक्रेसी के फीचर क्या होते हैं, डेमोक्रेसी कैसे होता है. डेमोक्रेसी एक ऐसी फॉर्म ऑफ गवर्नमेंट है जिसमें रूलर्स आर इलेक्टेड बाय द पीपल. फर्स्ट पॉइंट. सेकंड, फ्री एंड फेयर इलेक्शन शुड बी देयर. थर्ड, इट शुड नॉट बी मोनार्कियल. फोर्थ, इट शुड नॉट बी अ डिक्टेटरशिप. कोई आर्मी चीफ आकर के ना रूल करे जैसे परवेज मुशर्रफ ने किया है. नेक्स्ट, इट शुड नॉट बी एंड किंगशिप. ऐसा नहीं जैसे सऊदी अरेबिया में किंग है, उनके बेटे किंग बनते हैं, फिर उनके बेटे किंग बनते हैं. वो भी डेमोक्रेसी नहीं है, क्योंकि उनको जनता ने नहीं चुना, वो अपने आप बन रहे हैं. तो ये सब चीज़ें डेमोक्रेसी के अंदर नहीं आती हैं. इफ द रूलर आर इलेक्टेड डायरेक्टली बाय द पीपल, देन ओनली इट इज सेड टू बी अ democracy. And free and fair elections should be there, like in India, like in America, like in Britain. All are democratic country. Only few countries of the world are non-democratic, like Saudi Arab and Ghana. Few countries of the Africa where the country is not stabilized. Some our Pakistan is under the rule of military. That is also non-democratic. Sometimes it remains democratic, like Imran Khan is running, that is democratic government. So I think nothing is there which you are unable to understand about the democracy, and features are also very much clear. So I think if exam comes, then you can write. If any other problem is there, you can ask me. Thank you.